been great on the Aphelios Thresh so far, as no surprise of the Lilia coming in once again. And
yeah, the Thresh pick here too I like before the Aphelios, because Keria can also play Thresh, and he's a very good Thresh player, and he can play it with almost anything. So
true.
If they had picked the Aphelios here, they lose the Thresh, but now I think it's way less likely the Aphelios gets picked against the Thresh here for T1. So you're almost guaranteed to get that duo. The Lilia comes through as expected, but will we see the Lucian pick up here once again? Because blind, even into a player like Bay, I think it's safe, you know? And there it is. Like, against Bay, like, what is he going to play into this that you're going to feel so comfortable with as Bay? Like, his Twisted Fate, extremely vulnerable in lane, as they're going to pick up the Aphelios here. His Orianna, I don't have confidence he can win out against Lucian there. And then Vic.
And the Kalista was actually banned last time around. This is certainly one of the champions that Teddy has popped off on in the past, but this is a duo that we saw do some pretty amazing things for T1 last time out. Nico's going to be adding to a bit of that magic damage as well, much like the Galio was in the previous composition, although not necessarily the most. But this certainly is T1 doubling down on more objective control and more early power in this game at the same time. And when you look over on Nongshim's side as they R5 Renekton, sorry, not Renekton, Aatrox.
Yeah.
It's the same sin, let's be real. It's just got a
in this
slightly
case,
different name. But this is a Nongshim composition that wants to be scaling a little bit more. I mean, yes, the Aatrox looks a little bit out of place. No longer this 3 AP junglers, as that's a flash from Doctor.
Peanuts here.
Flashes all the way in, they land the spear. Hook is good as well. Good night, Teddy, once again, overstepping his bounds. And Nongshim, they know where their bread's buttered, and it's the birthday boy on the bottom side of the map.
Keria needs to be careful too about their eyes at the draft because of that, but hold that thought.
Yeah, I mean, that is, of course, weak side, as Rich is going to flash out of the way of Ona, but he's not the one tanking the turret. Zeus is going to go down, and so is Ona, as Rich gets the double kill. Peanut comes in, primal surge for the assists. I love it. Get that extra goal.
I mean, that was pretty overzealous, I think, for T1. I mean, no, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, the turret was tanked incorrectly. As
Ona is going to get to work on this Rift Herald. As a bit of damage there on to Doctor. Damn, you land those E's and Keria is certainly able to do some work as Teddy lands a good pierce. Hook on to Keria though. As he's going to get thrown forward. There's the flash in, and Keria just says goodbye to the birthday boy. And now they'll grab some plates on their way out. And more 2v2 kills for these guys, as it's a steal away on the Rift Herald here for Peanut. Rich with the World Ender is there as the Shockwave only lands onto one, and now the slaughter will begin. Yes, they pick up Eye of the Herald, but what do they lose? And the answer is a hell of a lot.
They lose a lot here, and this is so much extra gold going over the side of T1.
Look at the game here at 11 minutes in is a very, very late one, as here's the World Ender from Rich. Zeus tries to get the dice. I don't know whether he actually got it. Yes, he did. Trying to get out of the way. Doesn't have flash, though, as Dominus is popped, but unfortunately, it is not enough. Ona, at the same time, going to be taking down the Mountain Drake, and finally, we don't have a Cloud Soul.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big change here, but it's a trade. Oh, hold that thought. His closer is just...
He's well and truly underneath the turret right now.
He is between two.
Yeah, as Pop Blossom down towards the bottom side. There's the Fate's Call as Teddy just executes Kellen. Ona comes on in and easily takes down exactly what he wants, and we're seeing exactly how value ping around as Ona does steal away the red, and there it is. Peanut walks right onto the Nico. Blasco moves him on back. He's burning down, gives him the peace sign, but Keria just says goodnight. And T1 are all over Nongshim's jungle right now. This is what we call top priority, even though Rich was able to get the extra plate gold, managed to get that double kill earlier on. It just... See whether Ona's actually able to grab this eye this time. I think I almost mistakenly said that he secured it last time around, because of course they did do most of the killing. But it was Peanut through there with a very cheeky smite to steal that one away. So that's going to be the first one for T1 here for this game. As now Kellen moving on forward. Peanut finds himself in position once again. Fate's Call is going to be available, but Pop Blossom goes down first, and now Teddy is trying to fight this one out. Great snare underneath the turret onto Kellen is the immediate goal of the week. Double kill comes through. Carrier still trying to get out of this one. He's not going to be able to, but now Peanut's playing Alcove League of Legends when he absolutely doesn't want to, and Shirley is destroying the mid lane.
Yeah, this is a really proactive play from Zeus.
Sleepy buys. That's going to be a shockwave. That's decent, but Bay's still going to die in the blink of an eye.
I mean, this is this is the game just hold his own in these moments. So, you know, Teddy and Carrier here actually turn this around so well with the Pop Blossom coming through, and Teddy just pulls Carrier out. He's not worried at all because he's got the knock-up, and guess who's coming that they've called for is Zeus. So now you're stuck between a Crocodile and a turret, so you have nowhere to go here. And Rich doesn't, I think he just had used teleport to go back to lane, so he can't even join. And even if he did, he probably wouldn't have wanted to. And this is just, I mean, the mid lane is over.
In the meantime, Nongshim are actually winning a fight here towards the bottom side. Pop Blossom doing a fair bit of work there, but a double kill for Peanut. This is certainly good news as Rich trying to put that money to good use. Now he's underneath the turret. Peanut flashing forward, finds the smite onto Closer, who's just running away, hightailing it out as best he can as Kellen's booking it. He's going super fast, but Closer is going to make it to safety. Dom 1 2020. And we'll be able to be successful in that one.
Kellen.
Oh dear. Peanut is in the area as Carrier finds the snare. There's the Pop Blossom. And once again, Kellen is just destroyed. You're not allowed to go that deep into the enemy jungle. I know you're just trying to get down vision, but you're just not allowed.
I mean, it's crazy what this...
Now Rich looking for the backline, but unfortunately T1 peel away in the nick of time. There's the hook to land onto Zeus, who tries to turn it now onto Bay. My god, the damage was great before he went down, but he did fall down. Rich in the backside now is looking to try and do what he can as Carrier running circles around everyone. Makes it out through the back. And Nong on forward. Shape Splitter is just going to run past Nongshim. They're not going to be fooled by that one, but Closer is pushing minions towards these Nexus turrets. Is now Peanut going to dive in on top of Zeus and Closer dies, unfortunately, as Closer just finishes him off. The second of the double tap is going to do it. Closer just does so much damage. My god. Even the second bullet does a decent percentage of Rich's health bar, who has built mostly health, unfortunately. As there's the flash forward, Bay is going to flash out, but Kellen's not going to be so lucky. The Thresh is down now, and Closer is going to get knocked up right next to the fountain. Zeus is going to be taken here with a command attack, but Teddy is still alive. Carrier goes golden. Pop Blossom denies so much space. Is now Doctum with the close range weaponry. Wants to be a hero. Carrier going to go down first. Rich is massive. Good night, Callista.
Well, there's a chance of a game 3 here, Atlas, and I mean, looking at things, this is another game where Carrier just barely buys himself his life here. This is another game where you give Duckdom the opportunity to have these great team fights later on, and he will take it. Carrier, I think, should be able to get out of here, but
nope. I have a feeling that Rich with his goal. Oh no, speaking of picks, but Lantern is going to get them to safety now. Rich trying to be the hero. He survives for a long time, but not long enough, unfortunately. And Rich was the reason why Nongshim were able to survive the last fight as Bay goes down to almost no health. Closer just doing exactly what he wants. And now, this is an open Nexus. That's a one-man shockwave. That ain't going to be enough to Pop Blossom onto both carries at the same time. And Carrier's going to say goodnight to this game. And now you're going to have a difficult task on your hands because you have to decide on who's going to get the player of the game. And my goodness, Closer played well, but Carrier, his Nico is so fun to watch.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. And, you know, I do
like to call it
I mean,
at the beginning, but I mean, the damage numbers certainly just say Closer, Closer, Closer. I mean, even Carrier did 5k more than his 80 carry.
I mean, there's so much damage from Carrier in this game, actually. He was even poking and harassing later on. This is the kind of game from T1, though, where I'm not as excited about, like, oh, is this it? Is this the roster? Have we decided that? I don't think we have, but